Hey guys, it's Nutcase, and today's video we're having a look at the first color set from Motika. I've previously reviewed the cool gray set that they put out, which you guys can see here. I also have it linked in the end card if you guys would like to check it out. I was trying to determine if there's a way to tell the bags apart, and besides the placement of the stamp, there really isn't. It's not a huge deal, but I did just want to note it, just in case you get multiple sets of these, you know, you're going to have to actually look and not just be able to grab and go. Now, with this set, we did get a black. I had mentioned that I didn't care about having a black with the gray, but I know some people do. So there's now a gray, or there's now a black to go with the grays. So if you guys want a black to go with the grays, they are in this set. Now, with this, they still don't have the name or number on the barrel. And I think this is probably going to still be my biggest critique of Motika, is we don't have the name or number on the barrel. With the colored ones, it's not such a big deal because, like, they're colored, obviously. But for the grays, it definitely is. And for the orange and vermilion, specifically, it is a big deal because they're very close as well. So yeah. Also, the brush and chisel tip on these markers are a little shorter, but they don't feel any different, so I still think they're the same nib. I think maybe it's just like the placement in the nib holder area. Maybe they made it so it would sit shorter, etc. I don't know. It colors the same and still works the same, so I'm assuming it's still the same nibs, it's just shorter, so it's not really a downside, just something to note if for some reason you really liked the long tip chisel and brush on those. So here I am swatching. This is also in the Plumchester sketchbook that I got in my Inktober box, which was my previous Wednesday video. And this, unlike the ELO sketchbook, loves markers. It does bleed through the paper, but the paper does allow blending. I still can't blend very different colors like you saw there, like the yellow and green, but the two blues kind of blend, and the purple and light violet really do blend well, so that works. But for the rest of the video, I'm going to go ahead and draw a picture and use all the colors from this set on that picture, and just those colors, nothing else. So yeah, well, when I say nothing else, I'm going to be using, obviously, my inking pens and my white Uniball gel pen. But besides that, I'm not going to use any other colors or anything. So just like with the last one, I really think these go down just about the same as I would with Copic. So it was very easy for me to decide where I needed to place like highlights and stuff, and to make the tone difference. So like in the hat and dress, I used the purple and light violet to shade, and that it makes like a really nice gradient in my opinion. And even the vermilion and orange make a nice like cell shaded kind of style on the pumpkin once I do get to that. The one thing I did kind of regret doing was I tried to make a gradient background color, but you'll see that once I get to it. And it doesn't really go well, because again, like I said, the blues don't really blend well, but it's because they're so different in color and like tone. Like it's a very dark blue and a very light blue. So I don't know. I don't know very many colors that would blend on paper that well anyways, so I was just trying it to see if I could do something kind of cool with it, but it didn't work out. But that's not the fault of the markers, it's more the fault of me trying something I knew probably wouldn't work. And so there is a little bit of a patchy background because of that, but everything else goes down very smooth, very crisp, and I don't know, I can never sing the praises of Motika more. I will still say that this is probably the best Instagram targeted advertisement I've ever had, because I had the gray set advertised to me and I was like, you know, I'll try that, I'll get it. And I've been loving the brand ever since. So initially they had said that they were going to put out a primary set, And I will say that this is not a primary set. It's really not, but it is an autumn themed set, and I think that's more what they went for just because of the time of the year that they were going to be able to release this. So, yeah. And all of the colors, like, they make a very cohesive color palette. Like, I don't think any of the colors, like, clash with the others. They go quite well together, and yeah. I think this was very smart to do it during this time of the year, doing these colors, like the oranges and the purples, and, you know, it may not scream like Halloween, but it definitely screams like autumn to me, which is what I wanted to do anyways in this picture specifically. Even though I drew a little witchy cat, I wanted it to more be like autumn or like close to winter kind of feeling more than like Halloween, which I'm sure the pumpkin doesn't help with the not trying to be Halloween, but I mean, you know, pumpkins are in season, pumpkin spice, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I'll have a link to the Motika website and down below so you guys can check it out if you'd like to. I'm not sponsored. I paid for these myself. I just really like it, and I think if you're in the market for some new, you know, brush pen markers, these might be, you know, what you're looking for. Yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!